Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and today was the highly coveted IPO of Coinbase, and cryptos continue to surge. So I wanted to focus on one specific crypto, everybody's favorite coin, Dogecoin. So I just wanted to go over the technical analysis, just to go over a couple key things for those investors who are looking to get in or potentially get out in Dogecoin. So right now we're looking at Doge over the US dollar on the daily time frame. And a few key things I want to go over right now is one, the RSI is extremely overbought. So in this circumstance, anything above 70 is considered overbought. And right now we have an RSI reading of 84. So that is extremely overbought. However, with that being said, Dogecoin could continue to trade in an overbought zone when you are in a realm of speculation like we are currently in cryptos with a lot of hype around it and a lot of surging coins. We could see Dogecoin in an overbought scenario for weeks at a time. And so I am not saying it's the time to sell right now, because I think this could actually go even higher in the short term. On Doge, there were two major lines of resistance that we were watching, and they were right here at around 7.7 cents. And then we had one here at around 6.3 cents. And so when we got to these points, you can see we just blew past our recent high here of around 9 cents, and then we just kept going up. And so right now what we actually want to see with Doge is a back test of this level of 8 cents. And so that may not happen anytime soon, because we could keep seeing surging prices, but in the long term and intermediate term, Dogecoin will get back to this point. Stocks follow the same laws as gravity. Anything that goes up also goes down. And so right now we are seeing the up part of Doge, and we don't know how long that's going to last, but we do know we will find a base and a back test of this level of support eventually, because the first rule of trading is once you break a line of resistance, you want to treat it as support. But we really have not treated this as support. We just blew past this level of resistance. And so sometime we are going to have to back test this level to confirm this level of support here on Doge. And so if I zoom this in onto the 4-hour time frame, we can see that our price action is starting to come down a little bit. You can see a little bit clearer here. When we broke past this level of resistance, we never actually got our back test. We just straight exploded past this point. You could see we got rejected a couple times before we exploded up. But right now we would love to see Dogecoin get back here, test this 7.8 cents line of support, and get a back test. Once we get that back test, that will confirm for us that this is a nice level of support on Doge, and that we should expect some consolidation along this area for the next level up. In the short term, however, if we continue to roar up on Doge just off of the hype and speculation around the Coinbase IPO, then of course this will continue to keep going higher. But remember, we will end up finding a base here at some point around 7.8 cents. So just remember that number, because if you are in Dogecoin higher than this point, there is going to come a moment in time where you are going to have to make a decision of whether to sell this position or hold through the volatility. And so right now we are starting to see the price come down a little bit, but I am not saying that this is a sell signal. This is just letting you guys know that this level will get back tested eventually. So just be mindful and conscious of your decision if you have bought above this level of resistance. And so I've currently added the super trend indicator here on TradingView just to show you guys that on the 45-minute time frame, we still are holding a buy signal here. But if I bring this into about the 15-minute time frame, we do have a sell signal that is starting to develop here in the short term. But again, this could just be for the short term. But in the long run, whether or not Doge goes up or down, we do know that this is going to be a speculative run, very similar to what we saw with the dot-com bubble. And so what I think is the dot-com bubble in 1999 is what we're looking at cryptocurrencies in 2021. We're having that same level of hype, and we're having that same level of speculation in the markets today. And so back then in the dot-com bubble, it was more so the Internet of Things, where a lot of speculation, we didn't really know how we were going to progress forward with this type of mindset. And the same thing here in 2021 with cryptos. We have a surge in just hype in the moment, which will eventually come down to earth once we start to really integrate it into our society. And so for crypto investors, this is the time to ride the hype, but remember to have the exit strategy in place, because if you don't have that exit strategy in place, you will be most definitely holding the bag. In such a speculative environment like cryptos, you want to hold the big dogs, not these little coins. And so you want to make your money and get in and get out with a lot of these coins. Don't just be caught holding breaking the bag, because smart money is going to sell while you buy, and that's just the name of the game. And so I wanted to make this quick little update on Dogecoin because I know a lot of you guys are following this. This is probably one of the most popular coins out there. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.